I just want to say, Venus Williams just announced her engagement to a white man. And you already know, the brethren are losing their minds. The same men that like to talk about how her and her sister look like men and that they were unattractive and this and that. Now they mad because they went over there and got them vanilla husbands. Y'all want us by ourselves, don't you? You want us lonely and miserable. What is going on? Are y'all okay? Are y'all? I'm just trying to make sure y'all are okay because I feel like y'all might not be okay. Anyway, congratulations to that lady and that man. I hope y'all are happy and love and make lots of little bilateral babies. Okay, bye.
So, as we have all heard by now, Venus Williams has gotten married, and she has been married for about 3 months now. And I guess people are just now hearing about it. And y'all already know the people who hated on her the most and called them manly and ugly are the ones who are now online crying about it the most and saying that they're race traitors and they both married white men. And y'all, this is why I say y'all should just ignore them and just don't even talk to them. Don't give them the time of day. It's even women coming out saying that they're bed wenches and they're race traitors. I would ignore them also. Any woman who is saying that, not understanding the years, the decades of torture they went through by the men who look like them online, I can't even relate to those women. Like, I'm just not doing it with them, y'all. There's no need to be. I see people in the comments explaining to them why they both married outside of their race. I did it maybe twice, but I'm done. It's exhausting for people to act like they just forgot everything that the men that these women were trying to be with put them through, and the men that look like them put them through over their looks and over their hair and over their bodies and their noses. I know they don't have amnesia. I know these people don't have collective amnesia when it comes to how they have been online torturing women that look like them and them themselves like for decades. So I'm going to shut up and I'm going to get into these videos and get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think, and I will talk to you ladies later. Bye.
Why are people upset that Venus and Serena got married to white men? Morning, people. How are you guys doing? Hopefully each and every one of you are doing well and you're still standing as Babylon is falling. They're upset at Venus and Serena for choosing love over their race because the race that they were born in used to terrorize them online with all sorts of degrading comments. And the sad thing is, a lot of these people that are upset are black men. The same black men who sit on these podcasts all day tearing down black women, claiming that they have standards. And then when women try to date them, they realize that their standards are lower than a shoe bottom. They want peace. They want femininity. They want this and they want that from a woman. But yet still, the only thing that they have to offer, majority of them, is emotional unavailability, their inconsistency, bare minimum, don't know how to date, don't know how to court a woman, just basically existing and expect a woman to come in and to create peace out of the hell that they give. And this is the sad thing about a lot of these men not understanding why a lot of women nowadays are not looking to date them anymore, because women are tired of struggle love. Women are tired of the wounding that they never caused and they're getting it back from them. And instead of taking accountability for their actions, looking within themselves and say, I need healing, they choose not to. They choose to push off their issues onto other women. And this is why I say, You have to, and we have to start raising our sons, because if we don't raise our sons intentionally right now, these are the broken men that they are going to grow up to become, especially black women. You have to start raising your sons in love and on love, filled with love, teaching them accountability.
I'm going to stop her right here, and I'm going to say that it doesn't matter what you try to instill in them or teach them. The influence that they're going to get when they go into the world and when they surround themselves with the men who look like them is going to override your influence on them and what you teach them. We've seen it time and time again for centuries and centuries and centuries. The patriarchy and the other males will influence them, and you won't.
Responsibility and how to lead so that they can grow up to be men that women desire to start and build a family with. Because a lot of them right now, I would say the younger ones, like, you know, the men that are the younger ones, they're working on themselves. The older ones, they don't even want to try to heal themselves. So this is why I'm saying, it's when I say to you guys, it's a cycle that is keep repeating. We see it, what is happening right now, and if we can help to curve it in our homes, start in our homes with our sons, with our children, because this what's out here for your daughters to go date, I don't think you want that for them. Anyway, have a blessed day. Congratulations to Venus.
I'm still trying to figure out what happened to Serena and Venus.
You happen to Serena and Venus. Men that look like you happen to Serena and Venus. That's it. That's all.
I come to the realization after watching so many tennis matches and seeing the perseverance and the level of racism, I was baffled to even conclude that would be a second nature for them.
So they're going to just continue to act like they don't see the level of hate and racism and featureism and colorism from men that look like them. Got it.
To commit themselves to anything outside of blacks. Because for one particular reason, I truly believe, my personal opinion, to be a stand-up representation of someone truly and divinely love their ethnicity, you have to marry someone of that same ethnicity. And I truly believe, just my personal opinion. Now, I understand the idea of integration and some love is unexpectedly happens. I respect all that. But like people say, when you give people a level of prestige and they are well respected and they carry it with dignity, nevertheless, you are representation, just like all other races are truly a representation.
Venus Williams was a virgin until she got married, or I could be wrong, or until she was in her early 40s. She is a tennis icon. She is well known. She's not ratchet. She's never in any mess. I'm so proud of Venus and Serena. Both of them were never in any mess. I'm proud of them. I'm glad they represented black women, and I'm proud of the way they represented black women. We got to separate. They need to represent the whole community, because they don't represent the whole community. They don't represent black men, and that's obvious. But I'm proud that they represented us well as ladies.
There's billionaires and multimillionaires. 99% of them are married to someone in their ethnic group. So when you compare blacks to those individuals,
Extremely wealthy men that look like Venus and Serena rarely marry the women that look like them. And it's never a problem, it's never a big hoopla like this. And that's why this man and the ones who look like him need to be ignored.
Probably might not be as powerful financially, but nevertheless carry that same title because so many people respect them and highly admire them. And their choice of, of mate defines how they see themselves in so many aspects and the choices that they make when it comes to their race.
He's clearly talking about black men and he's deflecting and putting that on black women. The entire world knows that this is not true about black women.
Let's be realistic, honestly. And now we in a culture, and I can see the others because it's been a taboo for them, honestly, and it's been questionable when it comes to our sake. But nevertheless, I truly believe our ancestors probably rolled over in their grave thinking that we would have never sacrificed our level of independency for the sake of integration. Because once we literally deny our own self-identity, like what you see now, people begin to question one another genuineness and their melanated skin, which we all profess to love. But how could we love what we see in the mirror when we can't love each other? It just don't make sense to me, my personal perspective. And I truly believe you could never be a genuine presentation, a genuine representation of anything that you're not 10 toes down in. And what you do secretly, but nevertheless, but your presentation and how people see you on the world stage mean everything. Because when they see these rich individuals that's black, they see them with other ignorant races. Telling and imputing the ideal to feel or to become someone, I got to make an alliance with someone that I have saw nothing but the worst when it comes to what has been imposed on our people. I can tell you this. You better be like the LeBron James. You better, and a few other ones that stuck to their roots. And despite of all the propaganda and the moments of trigger, nevertheless stay grounded and loyal because they know they had one of the chosen ones. Just my perspective, and God bless you.
A black man by the name of MLK is the one who fought into his last breath for integration. And he said in the end that he integrated his people into a burning house. So again, black women didn't do this.
Deny our own self-identity, like what you see now, people begin to question one another genuineness and their melanated skin, which we all profess to love. But how could we love what we see in the mirror when we can't love each other? It just don't make sense to me, my personal perspective. And I truly believe you could never be a genuine presentation, a genuine representation of anything that you're not 10 toes down in. And what you do secretly, but nevertheless, but your presentation and how people see you on the world stage mean everything. Because when they see these rich individuals that's black, they see them with other ignorant races. Telling and imputing the ideal to feel or to become someone, I got to make an alliance with someone that I have saw nothing but the worst when it comes to what has been imposed on our people. I can tell you this. You better be like the LeBron James. You better, and a few other ones that stuck to their roots. And despite of all the
First off,
propaganda
congrats to
and the
Venus
moments of
Williams, who
trigger,
recently got married.
nevertheless stay
Her and
grounded
her
and loyal
husband clearly
because
make
they
a
know
beautiful
they had one
couple,
of the
and I pray
chosen ones.
for
Just my
many years
perspective.
of
And God
marriage and
bless you.
happiness and bliss for them, and whatever they both want to come out of that marriage, I pray that they get it. Now, Venus's sister Serena, as we all know, is also married. They both happen to be married to non-black men, right? Clearly, as you can see. Now, this has sparked quite a conversation over on Shea Butter over on Black Twitter as to why, you know, black women date non-black men and yada yada yada. What I can say is that for whatever reason, when black women date non-black men, we rarely hear them speak down on black men. They just be happy with their white man or their European women. Same thing in my book. They're non-black men, right? Now, on the other hand, a lot of the times when a black man dates a non-black woman, we see them dogging TF out of black women as if they mammies ain't black. Now, I don't know why that is, but I feel like that is a lot of people experience. I genuinely feel for the most part when black women date outside of their race, it's to me the intentions are usually genuine. They just want happiness. They just want happiness and love. And then for black men, a lot of the time it be for like trash reasons, like they want mixed kids. Like what was that when them rappers was on that stage and they were like saying yes to more mixed and then mixed babies, and then also it was a group of NFL players who said the same. Like, come on. But no, overall, I just want to say I pray that every black woman finds happiness in a man that treats them the way they deserve to be treated, no matter what that race is, because black women deserve the world. And I say that as someone who I personally have always been bigged up by black women. I know that's not every black man's experience, but for me, it just has been on this app, off this app, in real life. Like my mama is my world, my sister is my world. I have a slew of female cousins who are my world, who are all black women. So keep doing y'all.
Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. So this picture came across my timeline. Congratulations to Venus Williams. She just recently got married. And I see a bunch of black men and women sharing this picture saying like she's following in the footsteps of her sister and they was raised in a household with black parents and why are they doing this and blah, blah, blah. But to make a long story short, bro, love comes in all different shapes, sizes, and colors. It don't matter. Y'all got to stop being so small, man, in this black community. Y'all black women are so mad that they're not falling to the same statistics that y'all are. Y'all are so mad that they're not got pregnant by black men and they're 2 BMs now. That's why y'all mad. If they was got pregnant by 2 black men and are now BMs, single BMs, would y'all be saying this? I want to know that. Would y'all be saying that then? No. But the fact that they found 2 men that actually love them and taking care of them and supporting everything they do in life, now it's a problem. Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop this in this community, bro. Y'all got to stop. It's okay to explore other options and see what's out there. You don't have to be with the same person with the same color as you. I don't care what nobody says. If I'm with a fucking Chinese person who's purple and they're making me happy, I'm going to be. I don't care. It's not about what you think or what's the morals of being a black person or a white person. That has nothing to do with nothing.
Fiance, Andrea,
Love is love.
Preti,
That's all I want to say.
engaged this year. Venus.
Venus Williams gets engaged to actor Brad. You got Venus Williams getting engaged to this actor right here, man. And these joints, they happy for Venus Williams. She went where she was loved. But when the brother go get him a Becky, somehow he hate himself. He's a sellout. They be crying about these NBA players and NFL players getting with Becky's, but they can run around with Massa. Why ain't none of them talking about Serena Williams and Venus Williams running around with Massa? Well, what's up? The hypocrisy is real. See, brothers don't be tripping for the most part, right? Brothers don't be tripping. You go over there. You go over there. Don't come back. Stay your ass over there. But every time a brother get him a little snow bunny, man, it's a problem. You hate your mama, it's self-hate. But when they do it, it's cool though. I'ma need y'all to keep the same energy, alright? Tired of y'all crying every time one of these brothers go get them snow bunny, but y'all running around praising
my favorite
Venus Williams,
so these two
Serena
met in 2024
Williams,
at Milan Fashion Week.
Eve.
Andrea Preti
Alright,
is a model.
y'all
who's
stay over
Italian,
there with
and they
Mass.
just hit it off. Remember, Venus is fluent in Italian. Fast forward and he proposes in Italy, and Venus says she was jumping up and down the same way she does when she wins a big match. And they actually had wedding one in Italy, but due to paperwork delays, there was more to come. And it was in Palm Beach, Florida, to celebrate Venus's roots that they went all out. 6 days of celebrations. The yacht gifting happened on the Monday, and every day after that, pool party at Venus and Andrea's. Food and drinks and vibes, Italians and Americans mingling. They obviously had a sports day too. Across the week, Venus wore 12 bridal looks, and this was the gown for the main ceremony. But I think all of her looks and dresses probably deserve their own separate breakdown. The couple wrote their own vows, and Venus obviously delivered hers in both English and Italian, and you can really feel the family and sisterhood in all of the photos. Serena did also wear white, if that's of interest to anyone. After the ceremony and dinner, there was, of course, an after party, dancing until 2 a.m. on a party bus to French Montana. I swear only a champ like Venus Williams has the stamina to party like that for 6 days straight. Truly, this wasn't just a celebration, it was a grand slam.
I just find it super, super interesting how, congratulations to Venus, she got married, and I'm seeing a very overwhelming amount of people not saying congratulations, but saying, oh, how could her sister and her marry white men? And I'm just like, how quick? How quick do people forget? For years, I remember being 9, 10, 11 years old, for years upon years upon years, that they look like men, that they look masculine, that they would have to put a bag over their heads to hit it. The only reason why they got to the top was because they're actually men. Very disrespectful, very rude, very emasculating, very disrespectful, and just evil things to say to black women who have made it from nothing. No one on this earth can convince me that that doesn't do something to a person's brain. Those two beautiful black women, girls, right, that grew up in Compton, seeing black men every single day, seeing the men that would either protect their neighborhoods or terrorize their neighborhoods, seeing those same men that look like that as they got older, instead of being proud of them, saying that they look like men. And mind you, as of today, Serena Williams is in the talks of being the greatest athlete of all time, a black woman. So Venus, the pictures by the beach with the ocean in the background. I'm taking notes, sister. I'm taking notes. Anyway, I just think it's just super duper crazy how like black men, how just quick they forget how evil and vile that they were when those women came to the game, and how also evil that they're being now that they're both married to white men. Y'all, the way that I don't want to sound the way that those white men like saw Serena's and Venus potential early on, they saw the talent, they saw the hustle, they saw the profitability, they saw how profitable that those women could be. And when I say the white men, I'm not necessarily talking about their husbands now, but just overall, that Nike deal that they signed, that Nike deal that Serena Williams and Venus signed, y'all, changed history. It changed history for black athletes. And it's so funny just how just black men just, they didn't see that.
If you haven't gotten your eyes yet on the Vogue wedding spread of Venus, you're gonna need to do that ASAP. Look at her hair. Stunning. Stunning. Still stunning. There are my girls. So pretty. Oracene looking regal and stunning. the entire royal family. I mean, how adorable and cute is this? Whew, smoke shows. Like, I can't handle it. There's 137 photos. Check out every single one because they're perfect.